His name shall be called Mighty God, the Everlasting Father. It's a really famous verse in Isaiah 9 that anticipates the birth of a son who was to be king with the government on his shoulders. But we've got to be really careful how we interpret it. Does it mean that this son just is the mighty God? It might look like that if you don't consider things carefully. In fact, if you come to this text with the belief that Jesus is indeed God, the second person of the Trinity, then you could be forgiven for concluding that this is a perfect proof text. Except you might miss that this Son is also called the Everlasting Father. Does this mean that he just is the Father? Alarm bells should start ringing, and you should instead pause and ask yourself, am I reading this text correctly? There are two more likely alternative interpretations. The first is that these names given to the king-elect child are theophoric names. What does that mean? Well, like my full name, Daniel means God is judge, or Elijah means Yahweh is my God. These names use the name or the title of God to praise or worship him. And this child that was to be born was to be given a name that praises God. God is mighty, the mighty God. And the Father is everlasting. It doesn't mean that the child is God or is the Father. And the second alternative view isn't mutually exclusive at all. As this son bears these names, it is an expression of his vocation and his calling. It will be his role invested with the authority of God the Father. He will rule with God's name on him as the Prince of Peace. And this makes a lot more sense of the passage. Jesus is not the mighty God, nor is he the everlasting Father, but he has been given authority and power and been exalted by God as his human Son and Messiah to the position of King over all. And we gladly wait for him to come, to be revealed to the whole world, so that the Prince of Peace and the mighty God can reign through him, the exalted Son of God.